Here are three things that you need to help you organize a bicoastal life. Number one is an address that you can manage virtually. And for this service, I recommend usglobalmail.com. They give you an address in the US where all of your mail can be forwarded to this address. Or if you actually don't have a place to stay in the US, that can be your address. They can forward your mail to the country where you're living at. You can sort your own mail, like how you sort your email address. Get a check in the mail, it can be deposited into your bank account. And for us techie people, it can start a workflow for the back end of your business. So if you receive a mail from a company that you work for usually, or you provide services to, then when it comes into your virtual mailbox, it can start or send a task reminder to your staff, and that can happen automatically. So I love that. The second thing you need is a US phone number that has capabilities to do things overseas. Specifically two things: Wi-Fi calling. With Wi-Fi calling, you can call any number in the US as if you're there without having to pay the roaming charges. Number two is the ability to send and receive text messages, especially when you're doing banking or a lot of things we sign up for online. They have two-way text verification, so they text you a code for you to get into your account. You don't want to be locked out of any of your accounts because you're unable to receive that two-way text to your US phone number. Okay. And the last thing is a VPN service. So a VPN service is something that tells your computer that although you're in X country, your computer is going to read it as if you're in Y country. So if you're in Honduras, then the computer can think, or you can make the computer think that you're somewhere in Miami. And the reason why you need that is because not every website, believe it or not, works outside of the US. To give you a common example, Netflix. So yes, we have Netflix here in Honduras, but the Netflix choices that we have in Honduras are different than the Netflix choices we have in the US. So if I'm on the Netflix on my computer where I have my VPN service, I'm gonna see a different list of Netflix movies than if I go on the TV that we have here that's connected to the Honduran service. So that might be something vain, but when it comes to medical, when it comes to financial, a lot of those companies have so much cybersecurity that it might not work if you're outside. So to help with that, then I highly recommend getting a VPN service. If you've gotten this far, thank you for watching. My name is Audrey. In 2011, I moved from New York to Roatan. So on this channel, I share tips and advice about how to organize your life if you're living in two different countries. Because let me tell you something, God has no borders when it comes to your purpose. So you might have to live by coastally because you want to. You might have to live by coastally because you're called to do that. Either way, put in some strategy and coordination can make that lifestyle more sustainable and less stressful. So continue following me for more inspiration on living your best by coastal life.